Well, Deb Denbeck, President and CEO, Partnership for Kids, thank you for joining me today.
Well, thanks for asking us to be here. It's certainly uncertain times for all of us, and certainly uncertain for the young people that we serve.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, Partnership for Kids, who do you serve?
So we serve over 3,000 young people in 16 schools throughout OPS. Um, in elementary, we serve every child in the class in the school, so we're unable to serve those kids right now. So we have really switched our focus to our middle, high school, and college students, which is 914 young people.
Okay. So so COVID-19, because I mean, I'm very familiar with what you do. I mean, I know so many people are out there, the mentors, mentoring the mentees. But how has COVID-19, how has this impacted your organization?
Well, it's impacted in a big way, but we were fortunate before we left the office that we kind of set parameters, and we really wanted to be in touch with our young people at least twice a week. Because we know that this is such uncertainty times. We wanted to make sure that they were safe, that they were healthy, they had food security, and that we could keep them engaged in both their academics and in Partnership for Kids. And so that's what the premise of what we've been doing is, really trying to keep that connection.
Yeah.
Because kids are just suffering from pure isolation right now, like many of us are.
Yeah, and I think even more so for kids because they're used to having their school activities or being out and about. I think it's even more possibly stressful on them than it is on adults because they're not quite sure how to cope with this.
It's very stressful, and we serve a lot of young people that growing up in some very adverse situations, and so we might have language barriers, cultural barriers on really what is the coronavirus? What does it do? How does it act? We're not even for sure on that. So you put in all the other barriers, and it makes it very difficult. And, families are scared, kids are scared, and it just creates a greater social isolation.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Partnership for Kids. I mean, what are your immediate needs right now?
Well, as we go into the summer, obviously funding is huge, Andy. I mean, I'm not going to, make anything out of it. It's funding. And here's the impact that somebody can have. So $5 a day will sponsor a young person in our program. $35 a week, $150 a month. Those types of gifts will really help.
Okay.
Whether they come on Omaha Gives coming up, whether they go through our website, whether they go through our Facebook page, those are immediate gifts that can really help. The other thing is we're in the midst of graduation. We're just graduating 22 young people from college, 95 from high school. And we provide, in particular for our high school graduates, we provide a college basket for them, which is a college care basket with sheets, towels, detergent, all the kind of necessities that they need to start their college career.
Yeah.
So those are 150, and those also provide care for that student as far as check-ins, meetings on the college campus. But even if people can just buy the laundry detergent or the hand sanitizer, any of our toothpaste and toothbrushes, any of those things that we need for those baskets, that is just critical right now.
Because I know a lot of people, I think every nonprofit, having the cash, having the money is really important. I also know right now with a lot of families, if they can include their kids in creating a basket or giving you stuff for a basket, that kind of is teaching them about something money is important, but it also is that physical act of creating something for somebody is important too.
it's paying it forward.
Yeah.
And, you know, these young kids, we need to celebrate them. For goodness sakes, this is a group that's been stripped of prom, of graduation, all the rites of passage that are so important for young people to go on to the next step.
Yeah.
And so we're funding 74 of these because that's the amount that's going on our scholarship fund is 74.
Right.
So this is just immediate needs that we have. And it can help so much. And you're right. If a family can do it together and make it a project, I mean, that is amazing. And we would greatly appreciate all the help that we can get in those particular areas.
Yeah. So we've got about a minute left, and I just want to talk to you a little bit, just briefly. So we were talking, because a lot of what Partnership for Kids does is you've got your mentors and your mentees, and you're hooking people like together in the same room. So you were saying we're now doing that virtually.
So we're doing Zoom meetings with our kids, and we're carrying on our curriculum because this is a curriculum-based program.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done, like, for our 8th grade going to 9th grade, we've done our programming on what's it going to look like to go to high school. And we're accepting new applications from our 6th, 5th, and 6th graders that are graduating from elementary school. So those are all the areas we're doing. And we're right now, celebrating the end of school because that's what we would be doing right now.
Yes.
So we're doing all those things to be connected. And along with that, we hope we have some type of summer programming. We know a good share of it will be virtual. We're hoping we can at least get our kids together in small groups, maybe in July.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to look forward, because I'm going to follow up with you probably in the next month, maybe month and a half, to kind of see where you're at, and where the organization is at and what the needs are then. Because, things are just, they're changing daily.
They
So
are.
again, it's just like that uncertainty. You don't know which way it's going to go. And, but again, Partnership for Kids, such important work for so many young individuals in this community. Deb, I just thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Andy. And however people can help, just let us know. And we will have everything on our website as well, which is www.p4k.org.
Yeah.
And please reach out. We can use all the help we can get.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to talk to you in about a month or so, and we'll kind of follow up with this to see where you're at, and then how we can help you as well. So, Deb, thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate the time.